When I first started to research the ancient symbology behind this global death cult, one of the main aspects that puzzled me was the worship of Saturn, when much of the symbolism pointed towards either sun gods or moon goddess worship. The trinity of Isis, Osiris and their son born of a virgin, Horus, was the Egyptian equivalent of the Babylonian Semiramis and Tammuz, the father and son being fused together in both Tammuz and Nimrod. In India, we have the trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Brahma is said to be the origins of the biblical character Abraham, or A-Brahma, which is a Hindu word meaning creator. So it became a bit swamped in alternative names for the same deities, depending on whether you were living in ancient Egypt, Sumer or Greece. But what about Saturn? Why were these ancient people sacrificing their firstborn sons to Saturn, other names including Moloch and Baal? Why were they so terrified of Saturn that they committed such an horrific act just to keep this demented god satiated? If we search back far enough, it seems Earth once existed as a paradise of sorts. This is perhaps where the imagery of Eden may have come from. This is also known as the Golden Age and the Purple Dawn of Saturn. It seems that the original sin may be coding for the original sun. The original sun to the people of Earth was once Saturn, a sun that held time within its palm. A sun that cast a purple haze over planet Earth, allowing for an abundance of food, stable weather conditions and most importantly, plenty of life's basic necessities for everyone. So what happened? Why did Saturn abandon the children of Earth? In what would have seemed a fairly rapid change in the sky above them, Earth's people were subjected to great upheavals and natural disasters. These are recorded in many ancient myths, from the Epic of Gilgamesh to the biblical story of Noah. They are telling you the same story, of course. The fear and confusion generated from these events imprinted itself within human DNA, the original trauma-based programming. And the echoes of the fear of this sudden great reset eventually resulted in the Saturn death cult. Then later on a snake brotherhood who occulted this knowledge for themselves. Today this death cult lord over our planet, hiding behind the puppets in governments, and in more modern times mainstream scientism and religion. These bloodlines are terrified of one thing and one thing only: death. The moment they are called to meet their maker, and answer for the things that they have done here on Earth. Today's guest, Troy McLaughlin, joins me to discuss his book and research into the Saturn death cult. In part 2, the following week, we will also discuss its control system, the Saturn death cult.